Yesterday we were in the hot tub. It was a group of people who were awesome, and we were playing What's in Whose Vortex. And we were talking about what's in our vortex, and we were sitting in a circle, and we were swirling the water after each person's in, woo, and kind of shooting it up there. And I kind of found myself talking about something that was in my
Did you all feel a disturbance in the force about that time?
The ship was doing some of this, and it was so much fun to share in those experiences with each person. And I noticed inside me something that I said about something that was in my vortex, and I just kind of noticed how I felt about it. And I noticed what you're speaking to, that I had some doubt about it.
The reason that we're having fun with you a little bit is because there are some positive aspects in getting together with a group, especially when you're having a wonderful time and playing a game like that. There are positive aspects. There can be some disadvantages also, in the sense that you may begin to hype things. You may begin to say things that you're not feeling. And in doing so, practice the vibration that you are feeling instead of the emotion that you mean to feel. You're following us a little bit? Mm-hmm. If there is one thing that we are most interested in, you all leaving this voyage having come to a complete understanding of, it is that the universe is responding to your vibration, not to your words. The universe is responding to the way you feel. Say that better. The universe is responding to your vibration, which is indicated by the way you feel, not by your words. And so that's why most of this work is really personal meditation when you're on your own, the thoughts that are going on in your mind, the things that go on day to day to day, just the way you are approaching life, just the attitude with which you approach things. In other words, if you're in a hurry and you drop something, is it disturbing to you that you've dropped it, or do you laugh about it? In other words, little things like that are the way you tune your vibration into alignment with who your inner being is. Because your inner being feels this way. There's nothing ever serious going on here. There's nothing serious going on. It's all for surprise and delight and exhilaration. The expansion is natural. There is nothing about proving yourself to anyone. There's nothing about proving worthiness to anyone. There's nothing about fixing something that's broken. There's never anything about undoing anything. There's nothing about reclamation. There's no moving back. There's no regression. There's no undoing. There's no forgiveness. There's no need for forgiveness from an inner being who has never condemned to begin with. There's only love and expectation and well-being, you see. It's all light, and it's all happy, and it's all worthy, and it's all whole. It's not serious. It's not hard work. It's not struggle. It's not effort. It's tuning. It's soft tuning. It's subtle tuning. It's not dramatic tuning. It's not big stuff. It's little stuff. It's little stuff, moment by moment. It's just making a better feeling choice now, and a better feeling choice now, and a better feeling choice now. And before you know it, you're feeling so very good. And your vortex is turning to things and turning to things and turning to things. And your evidence of your vibrational accomplishment is all around you all the time. You just feel free and breezy and light and easy and fun and full and interested and eager. That is your normal state of being, you see. And so meditate, for God's sakes. Tune yourself to these subtle frequencies, and then just get out into your experience and lean in the direction of your desires. And in 2 or 3 days of this, you will feel anytime that you're leaning in the direction of your doubts or leaning in the direction of beliefs that are hindering you. You'll just feel it, you see. Enough?
Yes, I am so excited because leading edge conversation was in my vortex.
Well, we certainly had one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
So good.
I think I'm better able to handle it. There are 4 things that I wanted to discuss. I've tried to whittle it down because...
You like that last conversation?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And it touched
Preparation for you?
It was.
Yeah.
I was talking at dinner with someone about one of the topics that I wanted to ask about, and so I'll go right to that one because it's related to making a commitment to meditation, because I'm one of the people who can follow through with the meditation when I need it, and then I start putting it aside and saying I need to, but I'll do it later and try to make time for it some other time, and then before you know it, it's fallen by the wayside.
We want to hear everything that you have to say here, but we want to talk about this because a lot of people feel the same way about this. What this subject is about your, we love you so much, human tendency to want to get right to the things of things, to want to get right to the manifestation of things. So instead of tending to the vibration that is behind everything, most people are just dealing with the things, dealing with the action, dealing with the behavior, dealing with the conversation. And so not getting to the vibrational root, so you can't ever really harness the power of the universe or the energy that creates worlds. So you're just kind of out on a raw and ragged edge using your action to compensate for the vibration that you haven't accomplished. And that makes you tired.
Yeah,
because
exhausted.
You're offering so much effort that is unnecessary. That would be like buying a beautiful new car and deciding you're going to push it everywhere. I just like having it, but I'm not going to put any fuel in it. I'm not going to use it the way it's meant to be used. I'm just going to get right to it. There is so much power in alignment. You know what it feels like when you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and flowing with the energy, the unfolding that the universe can offer you.
I have 3 teenage daughters, and sometimes it's a challenge for me to stay in the vortex. No excuse. So,
because there is as much that puts you here about them than there is that takes you out. There's as much that puts you in the vortex about them as there is that causes you resistance. And if anything in your life is harder rather than easier, it just means that the momentum isn't flowing in a consistent way, and maybe you want to get off the subject of that and get on the subjects of things that are easier, and then that subject will come along with ease too. In other words, we know there are some things that when you focus upon them, you just can't stay in vibrational alignment. So we say don't focus upon them. But that isn't fair to you, because law of attraction says if you've been focusing on them, then the likelihood is you're going to keep focusing upon them. And you've talked about the killer combination when it's someone that I really care about. Our friend yesterday talked about someone that he really loves that drives him out of his mind.
right.
And so he keeps diving in rather than doing the vibrational work first. You got to do the vibrational work. And if you do the vibrational work first, then your nows will be more timely. Then you'll weave in and out of one another's lives in a much more beneficial way to all of you. So what you just said is, and Esther used to say it to Jerry all the time. She'd say, I don't have time to meditate. And he'd say, as he walked away quietly, you really don't have time not to. You really don't have time not to meditate. You really don't have time not to. You really don't have time not to meditate. In other words, you don't have time not to meditate, because pushing that car around is hard and time consuming.
So is it about my not understanding my worthiness that prevents me from taking the time to take care of myself?
No.
That makes me hopeful.
You all just make up such funny things. I'm standing here in this place that I don't want to be. Let me see if I can figure out why I'm in this place I don't want to be. Was I bad in a past life? No. Am I bad now? No. Have I done something to offend you? No. Am I unworthy? No. Am I unfocused? Yeah. You used a word. You used a word. You said commitment. Commitment, the commitment to meditate,
Right.
meaning the decision to do something that I really have decided not to do right now. It's just split energy all over the place. That's what commitment.
It's not that I decided not to do it consciously.
Well,
I just keep putting
but
other
the universe
things, right?
doesn't hear your words. The universe is hearing your vibration. And so that's why we're having this conversation. We're doing a really good sales job. It's like buying the most fantastic appliance that this planet has ever conjured for you and taking it home, taking it out of the big beautiful box and not plugging it into the electricity.
Yeah.
And you say, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in this. It's not giving me all that it was promised. And that's sort of the way we want you to feel about plugging in to this stream of current that is really you. And so we're offering strong and really sort of absurd examples in order to get your attention that you really do want to do anything and everything that you can to connect to the current. Yeah?
Yes.